Hello everybody, Elias5891 back again with another KTANE module tutorial. This time we're continuing our look at the ordered keys variants by looking at misordered keys. Misordered keys is the one where one of the keys turns black when you highlight it. Boop! You'll notice it also has multiple numbers on it. Not every key has to. Theoretically, every key could have a single number on it, which is why you have to go by that particular criteria on the thing. But if you see multiple digits, it has to be this module. It's the only one that does that. So here's our module. On the diffuser's end, you just read it off pretty much like you would any of the others. You have a color of the key, green, red, red, yellow, green, cyan. You have the labels, the numbers. You have the color of the numbers, the color of the label. And then you also have to mention which key turns black. Easy peasy. Let's go ahead and communicate that to our expert. Alright, I've got a green 6 magenta, red 1 red, red 1 red again, yellow 2 6 1 1 5 yellow, green 5 1 2 2 4 yellow, and cyan 1 3 2 5 5 2 green. Key 2 is your black key, is your K, as the manual words it here. So, we've got this information. You'll notice the table's a lot smaller, a lot less compact, lots of little grids instead of big ones. Perfect. So let's work with this. What we're going to do is each key is going to give us 2 values this time instead of just 1. Each of these sets will have each number 1 through 6 exactly once. And then we're going to use those to do some ordering. We'll get to that at the very end. Pushing keys in the wrong order, we'll get a strike. It will also re-scramble the keys, I believe. But we'll test that afterwards, shall we? Alright, so let's get going with this. Spread this out a little bit. That looks better. So, to find the first key value, as it refers to it, with the same information we've always used, we need the key color. The label color is now the thing it's compared to, so those are a little different order than we usually deal with them. The first digit of the label, so only the first digit here, and the position of the key. I like to highlight these in the order I was given them. Assuming I was given them in this order, though, then I would go green 6, magenta 1, Delta Victor DV, that's a 5. So that one's first key value is a 5. Red 1, red 1, red 2, BW is a 2. Red 1, red 4, I got most of that highlighted. That's BV, that's a 4. Yellow 2, yellow 4, yellow 2, yellow 4, Echo X-ray, that is a 1. Green 5, yellow 5. So G5, Y5. CW is a 3. And the last one should be a 6 because I haven't used it yet, but let's make sure. C1, G6, FX is indeed a 6. That gives us what it refers to as the first key values. I'm not going to do anything with them yet, but we may reference them in the second step. So now, we hop down here and we find the second key value. We're going to go through these conditions one at a time for each key, starting on the left and going to the right, skipping over the black key. If we get a rule that applies, we're going to check what value it would give us. Remember from earlier, we can only use each value once, 1 through 6, so if it gives us a repeat, we have to go to another rule. And eventually, the last rule is kind of a catch-all. We're going to go through keys, in this case 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to skip key 2 because it's black, and then when we're done, the black key is just going to get whatever number is left over. Alright, so let's start going through the rules, see what we get. For the first one, if the label has only 1 digit, well that's the case, so let's take a look at the rule. The second key value, the thing we're looking for, is the position of the key whose first key value is that digit. So that digit, that is the digit on key 1, is a 6. We want to find the key whose first key value was 6. That would be key number 6. So, and the position of the key, that's how I'm naming the keys. So, since key 6, key 6 had the 6 here, so 6 is going to be our second key value. We're going to skip this one, because it's the black key and we have to skip it. Let's go to the next one. Label only has one digit. That's the case. Perfect. So, position of the key whose first key value is that digit. That digit is a 1. Here's my 1 as the first key value, and that belonged to key number 4. So this gets a 4. Let's go to the next one. Only one digit, that's a no. Label has 3 or more unique digits. Alright, this is a rule that catches people up. This manual mentions unique digits as well as distinct digits. And a lot of people use those interchangeably. Here's the thing. A distinct digit is defined by this manual. A distinct digit is just different numbers. So 26115 has 4 distinct digits. 1, 2, 5, and 6. Unique digits are digits that occur exactly once. In this case, 2, 5, and 6 are the unique digits, but 1 is not a unique digit because it appears multiple times on the key. Don't let that slip you up. I actually, when I first learned this, kind of just equated them to the same thing, but that's not what they mean. So, label has 3 or more unique digits, that is, digits that appear once. In this case, that is true, 2, 6, 5. Then the second key value is the first key value of K. Well, that's easy. Here's K, the black key. Its first key value was a 2, so 2. And kind of thinking ahead a little bit, this is always going to give me 2. The first key value of K doesn't change. It's always 2. And since I can't repeat digits, that means nothing else can ever get a number from this rule. Like the next one, I can see already, doesn't have one digit. It does have 3 or more unique digits, 5, 1, 4. But it can't get a second value from this rule because it's going to give me a 2, and I've already used the 2. I can't use it again. So based on that, we're going to have to keep going through rules. And I'm going to go ahead and mark this as red because this rule will never apply again because it's always just going to give me 2. So, working on this key, key number 5. Let's look through the list again. Doesn't have one digit. This rule can't help us. Some of the digits is greater than 15. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nope. That is not the case, I'm afraid, so we must continue. Label has less than 3 distinct digits. Not the case, it has 4. Label contains no odd numbers. Nope, there's a 1. Label contains 1 and a 6. No 6. Label contains at least 2 distinct even numbers. It has a 2 and a 4, so that is true. So, let's look at the position of the key whose first key value is the last digit of K. That's a lot of things. So let's break it down one at a time, starting at the end. The last digit of K. Well, that's a 1, because K only has the 1 digit. So we want to find the first key value is 1. That's right here. And take the position of that key. 4. Oh. Can't do that, because I've already got the 4 up here. So, again, it was position of the key, which I'm kind of just using as the name of the key, whose first value was 1, because that was the last digit of K. That was key number 4. So this doesn't help us, so we need to keep going. Label has only one digit. Nope. Label has more than one digit. Yep. Go to grid B. Okay, well, what does grid B want? Well, it wants the label color. That is the color of the text. That would be yellow. And the last digit of the label, that would be a 4. And what do I get? I get I. Okay, well, what's I? The first digit of the label. What's the first digit of this label? It's a 5. Can I use a 5? I can use a 5. We have a number. Only took us 9 rules, but we got there. Alright, one key to go. One digit, no. 3 or more unique digits. Don't care because it's going to give me a 2. Some of the digits is greater than 15. 1, 4, 5, 6, 18. Yes. So this rule applies. The first key value of the key whose position is in the last, or is the last digit. So we want to look at the key who is the last digit. That's a 2, so we want to look at the second key and get its first key value. Key 2's first key value was a 2, but I've already used a 2, so I can't utilize this rule because it gives me a duplicate. Let's move on. Label has less than 3 distinct digits. No, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 distinct digits. Only has 2 unique, but it has 4 distinct digits. Label contains no odds. False. Label contains a 1 and a 6. False. Label contains at least 2 distinct even numbers. False. It contains 1 distinct even number, the 2. It would need a 2-4, a 2-6, or a 4-6, or all 3, to have distinct even numbers. So those are different, but both present. Only 1 digit? No. More than 1 digit? Yes. Well, I guess we're going back to grid B. My labels are green. Oops, that's grid A. That's better. My grids or letters are green, numbers are green, last number is a 2. That is a pound sign. Pound sign is the number of digits on the label. 1, 3, 2, 5, 5, 2. That's 6 digits. But I can't use 6 because I've already used it. Let's keep going through rules. Key has not been assigned a value. Give it the lowest unassigned second key value. So, I'm out of rules. It's done trying to give me something. So, it just tells me to use the lowest thing that's left over. I haven't assigned a 1 or a 3 yet, so the lowest of those is a 1. And then the black key, remember, gets what's left over, so it gets the 3. Ta-da! We have our second key values now. Now, let's go back to what I said I'd explain in a second. Let's hop back to it. What do I do with those? Per the instructions, I push the keys whose positions are given by the first set of values in ascending order of the second set of values. What? I'm going to take these second values I found. I'm going to order the keys in this order. And I'm actually going to move the stuff I did. So 1 comes here, 2 comes here, 6 drops down here. Notice I didn't change my pairings of first key, second key values. This part stayed the same, which is the part we care about. So I've put them in ascending order of the second set of values. So this first set of values here, 6, 1, 2, 4, 3, 5, that's what my diffuser is going to hit. He's going to hit those keys in that order. 6, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 5. Look, 1 stage, there's my blanks, and we are done, my friends. That is misordered keys. This is a hard one. I want to give you a chance to do it as well. So, let's clear the board. Let's clear the screen for just a moment. Boop. Let's wait for my game to do what it's supposed to do. There we go. And let's give you one that I will read out, and you can give an attempt to. So let's start her up. Alrighty, for this misordered keys, my keys are yellow 3, 4, 6, 4, 4, 2, red, yellow 2, 1, 6, red, green 1, 5, 5, cyan, magenta 2, 6, 6, 3, magenta, green 3, 5, magenta, green 1, yellow. That is yellow 3, 4, 6, 4, 4, 2, red, yellow 2, 1, 6, red, green 1, 1, 5, cyan, magenta 2, 6, 6, 3, magenta, green 3, 5, magenta, green 1, yellow. And the key that turns black is key number 3. Key number 3. Alright, pause the video here, take a moment, see if you can figure it out, and we'll pop back in, and we'll see how to do it. Alright, if you need more time, pause your video again. But here is what we have for the module. So, first off, we need to find that first key value. Kind of drives a lot of the second value rules. For the first one, I had yellow 3. Remember, we're using the first digit. Red 1. CW. CW is a 3. Yellow 2. Red 2. CU. CU 6. Green 1. Oops. Green. There we go. Green 1. Cyan 3. FV. FV is a 2. Magenta 2, Magenta 4. Magenta 2, Magenta 4. EX is a 1. No duplicates yet, that's good. Green 3, Magenta 5. DX. DX is a 4. And lastly, should be a 5. Green 1, yellow 6, CX. CX is indeed a 5. There are my first key values. Now let's look at my second key values. Label only has 1 digit. False. This label has a lot of digits. 3 or more unique digits. 2, 3, 6. Yes, it does have 3 or more unique digits. It has exactly 3. 2, 3, and 6. So this rule is going to apply. I'm going to go ahead and mark it red because we're not going to use it again. The first key value of K. Here's K. Its first key value is a 2. So this thing's second key value is a 2. Easy peasy. Next key. Yellow 216 red. 1 digit is false. Skipping this rule. Sum of the digits greater than 15. No, it's a 9. Less than 3 distinct digits. No, there's exactly 3. No odd numbers. That's false. A 1 and a 6. That's true. So we're going to look at the position of the key whose first key value is the first digit of K. Okay, so we need the first digit of K. It's a 1. And then we want the key whose first key value is 1. Here's the key whose first key value is a 1. That's key number 4. We're going to skip this one. Let's go to the next one. Magenta 2663 magenta. Only 1 digit false. Greater than 15 true. 663 is 15 plus 2. It's 17. First key value is the key whose position... Yeah, first key value of the key whose position is in the last digit. The last digit is a 5. So we want the first key value of key 5. That is a 4. Womp womp. No can do. Onward we push then. Less than 3 distinct digits. No, it has exactly 3. No odd numbers. That's false. 1 and 6. That's false. 2 distinct even numbers. That's true. 2 and 6 are distinct even numbers that are present. Position of the key whose first key value is the last digit of K. Okay. Last digit of K is 5. So we need the position of the key whose first key value is 5. That is key number 6. Hey, we haven't used 6 yet. Boop. Onward we march. Key 5. Green 3, 5 magenta. Only 1 digit false. Sum of digits greater than 15 false. Less than 3 distinct digits true. Position of the key whose first key is the last digit. Last digit was a 5. That's key number 6. I just used that 6, so I can't use it again. Onward we march. No odd numbers. False. 1 and 6. False. 2 distinct evens. False. Only 1 digit. False. More than 1 digit. True. Alright, so we need the label color. That is magenta. And the last digit is a 5. That's I, the first digit of the label. Hey, the first digit of the label is a 3, and I haven't used a 3 yet. So let's put that into place. Reset the board. Let's start at the top. Key number 6, last key to look up. Only 1 digit is true. So the position of the key whose first key value is that digit. That digit is a 1. So we want to find a first key value of 1. That's key number 4. Already used the 4. Got to move on. 3 or more uniques? Nope. Greater than 15? Nope. Less than 3 distinct digits? Yes. Position of the key whose first key value is the last digit. That last digit is still a 1, which is still key number 4. So still no go on that. Label contains no odds, false. Contains a 1 and a 6, false. At least 2 distinct evens, false. Only 1 digit. Hey, we can use grid A finally. What does grid A want? Label color, yellow. And label, 1. That's a... Oh, that's just a 6. I've already used 6. More than 1 digit's false, so, well, I guess I gotta give it the 1, because I haven't used the smallest value yet. Which in turn puts the 5 here. Put them in order. And there's my order. 5, 3, 4, 6, 2, 1. And we're done with this module. Set that sucker down, send her away. Now, one thing that I did want to mention, it does mention that pressing the keys in the wrong order will result in a strike. The question is, do we care? What does it do when it gives us a strike? What does it reset, if anything? Let's find out, shall we? Let us, I will grab a couple modules this time. Just for the sake of it. Boop. Alright, here comes a couple. And let's guess the order is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I'm getting it wrong, it's just not told me it. Oh, I got it wrong, and yep, there we go. It's randomizing them all up. Even the black key moved. So if you make a mistake, especially in entering, ooh, not going to be fun. You're going to have to go back to the start and try again. So be careful with this one. Alright, that's going to wrap it up for this module tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. Questions, comments, concerns, and suggestions, please feel free to leave them down below as always. And the next time we will continue down our trace of keys modules and hit bordered keys. Hey look, there's only one table this time, and it's not ginormous. This is promising. Or is it? We'll find out next time. Thanks, guys. Have a great one. Don't explode.